What's up guys, Spin Firearms here. Just a regular Sunday. Just got home from church. The kids are sleeping. Just thought I would go over another everyday carry outfit with you guys. You guys like the series. You like to see how people carry, why they carry that way, and so on. If you live a similar lifestyle to me, stuff like that involves playing with your kids outside, lounge around the house, watching the playoff games. I carry many different ways to be versatile. Working as a new construction plumber, I basically have to pocket carry because there's people who don't like firearms, they don't like them on certain sites. Plus, I don't want to be gluing up some pipe. And what do you see? A pistol, right? Also, using the Johnny, pain in the butt. I've actually discovered an awesome way to pee using gym shorts with a firearm. Obviously, if you're carrying appendix, it's a pain in the butt to use a urinal or a toilet in general. I actually just discovered it in church today. I literally just pull my pant leg to the side and go. I kid you not, this is my first time. Everyone complains carrying appendix, it's hard to pee, but I literally just pulled this to the side today and I'm like, that's genius. It is what it is. But anyways, let's go over the outfit. Socks, just Bombas socks. They were gifted to me. A lot of people love them. They claim they're better. They could be, so check them out. A Vetter t-shirt, I actually love it. I don't necessarily care for the firearms being on there, but from a distance, you can't really see it. On top of that, there's a lot of people in love with their country and love wearing shirts that say liberty or death or stuff like that. So I'm all for it. But the reason I wear this shirt, it's not for promotion purposes. It's not for anything like that. It fits me well and it's good quality. It's rare to find merch from a YouTuber or merch from a company that's actually high-end quality, and that's what their t-shirts are. I've actually been ordering a lot of better t-shirts as well as long sleeves because they fit really well. They also, help the two-way message, but on top of that, they're great material and they don't fade. So that is why I'm wearing this. I always wear a tank top underneath. I always do. You'll always see that on me every single day. It's huge for temperature regulation, picking up sweat, preventing yourself from showing sweat in certain spots, that whole sort of thing. That is why I wear a tank top. It's also just more comfortable than a regular shirt rubbing on you, even though this would actually be really comfortable. Right here, we got Arrowhead Tactical Shorts. This is my favorite pair from them. I do need to pick up, 3 more pairs or something, so I have one for majority of the week, and then I just keep rotating them out during laundry, but they're the best. And this pair is my favorite. I forgot the name of this pair. These are the 11-inch, but what I like is the material is quality. You can still pocket carry because you have good deep pockets. So I've been able to pocket carry my 42, my bodyguard, stuff like that in these pockets. And also nothing leaves the pockets. They're deep, but they retain whatever's in your pockets, if that makes sense. So absolutely love them. And honestly, no one's gonna think you're carrying a pistol in shorts with drawstrings just flapping around, right? They don't believe that. So Arrowhead Tactical, I'm using the Arrowhead Tactical belt. I do like using my Core Essentials belt better. And actually, the guy from Blacksmith Tactical just introduced me to a new belt that I'm gonna be bringing to the channel. It's actually more comfortable, and I'm gonna get into that. I will be ordering it at some point, hopefully today. Let's get into the pockets, then we'll do my firearm setup, why my ammo, right? Pocket, key, simple. And guess what, guys? Because I'm showing this to you, you can't make a copy. Last time I showed my keys, people were like, oh, they're gonna make copies of your key and break into your house. I'm like, good luck breaking into some cheap Pulte house somewhere and it looks terrible, pipes are out of the wall. I mean, you're not getting into my house, it's all stuff for work, but go to Gagne's, go to Pulte's, I don't really care. Anyways, that's that. Next up, my wallet, Magpul wallet. You're gonna see it in every video. I'm gonna keep showing you guys until you go out and buy one. I make nothing from this. It's just simply the best wallet. I do new construction plumbing. I take cards out, I add cards. The retention is unreal. And then on the one side, you can show your permit and your license, which is really nice. Next up, just a backup mag. I didn't go out and grab my mag carrier that I normally use, but these pockets are so wide and open. Plus in church, you're sitting down, whatever the case may be, easy access in a backup mag. Come on. You're not getting in extended gunfights. You've never heard of someone letting a 10+1 setup go, reloading and using that mag. It just doesn't happen. You may, shoot 5 rounds and reload just so you have more rounds in your firearm, right? But you're not actually like in these drawn out battles and standoffs and in the street hiding behind stuff. It's not the movies. This is real life. It's up close and personal. It's usually quick, fast, and you got to be on point. So that's where I put all my self-defense in. Not in capacity, but in training, being aware, not going to sketchy places. And come on, kitty. Anyways, firearm setup. This firearm setup's a little different than what I normally carry. It's actually my used Glock 26 I just picked up. Excess big dot sights that I had just laying around. Hey! Excess sights laying around at the perfect time, of course. As you can see, they're fiber optic front. with a blacked out textured rear. And for combat, these are my favorite sights. I don't go out at night. I have 3 kids. I get up at 3:30, 3:45 for work. I don't have any business being outside. I don't party. I don't do any of this crap. I live life, shoot firearms, and hang out with my family, and that's basically what I prefer. I wouldn't have it any other way. You'll notice the base plate. I always talk about shooting with only 2 fingers. It's just fine. It's what a lot of these handguns were designed for maximum concealability. But the Glock 26 is actually one of the shortest handguns for capacity. Now, obviously, it's thick, but it's also very short. So you have to wrap that pinky. This Pierce grip extension, right? A lot of people don't want aftermarket base plates. Pierce actually worked with Glock. So they got with Glock came to them or vice versa and said, hey, let's work together. We're going to do all the testing and trials with these firearms with these base plates. They basically paired up. So they made all these base plates, years ago. These are old base plates. These aren't anything new. Years ago with Glock to provide a good quality functioning base plate that doesn't affect anything. They have +1s, they got +2s. This is actually a +0. So why do I have it on there? Just for that 3-finger support. I don't need 3 fingers while shooting. I need 3 fingers for drawing. You don't need to, but it's preferred, right? And what's nice about this base plate is, look, so up front, you're gonna get 3-finger contact, or almost, it's basically 3-finger contact. But back here, there's nothing. This angle is perfect. So when it's holstered, the part that sticks out is low and by your waistband. The part that's gonna print, they didn't add anything. So you're still getting that very short Glock 26, if that makes sense. So that angle on there still allows you to get 3 fingers when drawing, 3 fingers when shooting, but at the same time, it's at this angle to where you are not having any problems with concealability. So I actually really like it. It's a newer Pierce. I've had the older ones that are +1s and stuff, but those add length. This is a way to get 3-finger contact and not add any length to your concealed carry pistol. Now, as far as ammo goes, I have Underwood Extreme Defenders, some of my favorite rounds. Oh yeah, and also in this backup mag, Springer Precision Base Plate. This is just a little thicker than the base plate on your average Glock mag. It just allows you to get another finger on there. It's like 2.5 fingers or so. Firearm's not loaded, guys. It adds just a little bit of length, if you see that, about double the length of the average base plate. That allows you to get, 2.5 fingers on, or, maybe 2 1/3 fingers, but you still get that contact. To me, it feels similar to what the Glock 36, Glock 29, Glock 30, that whole sort of thing. They have base plates that come like that on the SFs and stuff like that. So absolutely love it. That is a backup, and sometimes I carry it as a main. But since discovering these Pierce extensions, oh yeah, and these are also Underwood Extreme Defenders. They're just a platinum edition, nothing different. But the reason I like the Glock 26, I love my Hellcats, I love my Shield Pluses, but those are smaller, those are lighter, those have more recoil. The Glock 26 not only has proven itself over the last 30 years, coming out in 1994, being law enforcement's secondary weapon in 75% of the cities in this country, or the Glock 27, which is the same size, but it's also been used in militaries all across the world. Still to this day, it's the most tested platform and battle-proven platform. Now, obviously, there's the Berettas and the SIGs, but those have had lots of issues. Glock just sort of stays out of the way with issues. Yes, every now and then they have some problems. Every company does. But in general, the firearms are the same, so they don't have problems. This, in my opinion, is the smallest battle pistol. The smallest actual defensive pistol. The smallest handgun that shoots like a full-size. The smallest handgun that shoots like a duty handgun. Now, yes, you have less capacity, but you can always add whatever mag you want. You have less muzzle flip than a 4 and a 4.5 inch barrel, having a 3.42 inch barrel, and it's just the perfect medium. It's big enough to get a grip on. It's thick enough to fill your hand as a man. It's got a good trigger for defense. Now, it's a Glock trigger. I like Glock triggers, but it has a nice defined wall. It's not like the Canik Meta MC9 or any of these triggers with rolling triggers. You can really control your trigger under stress, adrenaline, while you're on defense. So the Glock 26, not having a rail, not being optics ready, I don't care. I know this pistol will go bang every single time I shoot it. Doesn't matter the ammo. It's not picky. Unlimited sight pictures, even though I found my perfect sight picture, it's the Glock 26. Now, a lot of people disagree. They want a compact. But what I tell them is I outshoot my Glock 19s, I outshoot my Glock 45s with this small Glock 26. It's just the right pistol. On top of that, you can flex in home defense rolls. There are light options to mount onto the frame, as well as that trigger guard. It is what you make it at the end of the day. If you trust your training, it's not always about capacity. It's about being aware, avoiding bad places. Like I said, getting out to the range and not just sitting here like this. Shooting from here, shooting from here, shooting from spots that, you're going to be shooting the whole way until you're fully extended while you're making distance. That is the real training, not sitting here going, now that'll help with accuracy, but that's not helping under stress, adrenaline, physical combat, having to push off, having to throw an elbow, having to throw a punch, and then be able to draw. So it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this version of Everyday Carry Outfits. Thanks for watching, guys.